Hi, it's Zobble1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One. And today we're going to talk about the dangers of Wingman Nav Lock. I've got this footage is from a fight that we had with Rain just after the Trig incident. Rain jumped in with 3 big ships to try and push us out of instance. They didn't realise it was so outnumbered. This footage is from the Attack Panda in his newly completed Mamba. And it's one of those Mambas that the PvPers love us using. A little bit of phasing, some missiles, some drag, you know, all the fun stuff that the PvP tryhards really don't like. Now, we went after Lincoln because he had a weak hull, and we had a lot of phasing and a lot of Grom bombs because a lot of us are in pirate ships. I'm in my pirate Phantom somewhere whizzing it around. I wasn't part of the second kill, but the second kill was on Unforgiven Saint. But it was due to an issue. It was due to an issue with Wingman Nav Lock. It doesn't happen very often and not many people are aware of. I'm aware of it because my ships have a terrible jump range. I also feel sorry for Rain because they did jump in heavily outnumbered. I mean, Frodo was here, you had Attack Panda, Starro, you know. We had one of our newest members, Odin, who I don't even have a thing for, Dark Owl, and Scooby, who got me this footage. Now, as you can see, Scooby's in his pirate Phantom, the stealth one, with his beam lasers just blasting away, and the rest of us are focusing on Lincoln. He's just carrying on shooting Saint, and it was a really good fun fight. We had 2 fights with Rain. They were both fun. We outnumbered them heavily in both of them, but it was all GG's and all fun. And after the fight, Unforgiven Saint came into our party and chatted about this incident, and he thought he'd had a malfunction of his game and that the game had bugged out and meant his FSD had failed. I explained what had happened because I've experienced this myself and I've even put it in a video before. Basically, if you've got a jump point locked in, like I'll always plot where I want to jump to early in the fight because I'm usually focused first, but you forget to take Wingman Nav Lock off. When your wingmate jumps, it leaves your point plotted as the same and it looks like you're still trying to jump to that point, but you don't realise it's actually trying to jump you to the system that your wingmate jumped to. And if they've jumped somewhere further than you can jump, all you get is the noise of your FSD failing to boot. Honestly, it's a weird thing because it really did throw me off when it happened to me. It took me ages to work out what had happened. Saint here in this situation with this many people shooting at him and all the weird stuff going on, it's hard to notice. It's incredibly difficult to spot. And he thought it was a glitch of his game, so he self-destructed rather than worry about it. And Saint's not worried about a rebuy. He's got so much money these days. He's a super rich commander. But you know, it meant we got 2 kills, one on Lincoln and one on Saint, albeit a little bit unfairly because Saint literally self-destructed himself, dropped his own shields, and he came into party chat and we had a chat about it. It was all GG's. We had 2 wonderful fights with Rain before I had to get off for something to eat, and so did everyone else. But you know, Rain were heavily outnumbered in both fights, and they manfully took on the challenge despite being heavily outnumbered, and we ran the worst kind of horrible ships against them. Lots of phasing, lots of silly stuff, but GG's to Rain. It was a fun fight, and if you want to avoid this happening to you, just cancel Wingman Nav Lock as soon as you drop into an instance, and that stops any problems, because the worst thing is when you jump up thinking you've escaped only to get dragged back down or have this bug happen to you. But anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching.